Academy. I'm Stephen Farrell. I'll be taking you through this lesson. We are in week 1, lesson 6. Today's lesson is all about becoming a product expert and why you need to be a product expert. Your team needs to be experts on the product that you sell in your store in order to drive profits. This will also help you down the road to be placed on leadership panels within your own organization. So let's just get started here. It's going to be a short lesson, but it will be jam-packed with lots of info, so please pay attention and take some notes. Now, many managers these days focus a lot of their time working in the business rather than on the business. We talk a lot about this through the 5-week academy. The principle is universal, but if you want your store to succeed and you want to build your dream team, you and your team are going to need to be the go-to experts on all things you sell in your store. If you fail at this, your store will fail. So the question you must ask is, how do I, as a store manager, as a retail leader, and my team become the go-to experts on products that you sell in your store? Well, I've got a simple step-by-step process that I want to walk you through. Let's start with step 1. As the manager, you need to subscribe to any magazine, blog, and information site that's available to you and that is related to your industry. This will keep you on the forefront of any industry changes and will help you communicate that down to your team. It's also important to start contributing your own knowledge throughout any online forum related to your industry. That's going to help you, one, actually learn it more deeply, right? Those who teach actually learn the most. And two, people will start recognizing who you are and they'll start looking to you as that expert. Now, step 2, use any existing LMS. That's your learning management system that's in-house, and make sure it's actually effective. Be sure your team completes all the product training. Now, most new managers tell me that their in-house training is very basic and it does not go deep enough into product training. That's why you are going to need to put together your own product training program. And you know, it's actually a lot more simple than you think. Just take a product category in your store, and if you have multiple if you have multiple departments, you're going to do one department at a time. If you're a single department store, take an individual group or related SKUs, but do some research online and find some helpful information on this category that you can teach your team. You will want to recreate some of the training to fit your needs. Make sure you print enough copies for your staff. Have this in a memo form for future emails to be sent out. Okay. Now, next, you want to actually hold a team huddle. We talk a lot about huddles through the Store Manager Academy. You have to understand the principle of holding a morning, an evening huddle, and a third shift huddle in many cases. But you need to make sure during these huddles, if you're focusing on becoming a product expert, having your team be the product experts in your store, you need to talk about it during your huddles. You need to be training on product during your huddles. So make sure you begin to discuss the purpose of today's training when you start the huddle, when it comes to product training. Explain to your team that in order for everyone to offer the best service to our customers, that they all need to become product experts with everything that we sell in the store, everything that you sell in the store. Now, in order to accomplish this, sorry, my phone's beeping here. Now, in order to accomplish this, you are going to hold a weekly meeting discussing one type of product, all features, benefits, and items that complement this product and how to sell it. So you're explaining this to your team that you're going to hold a weekly meeting to discuss this. Do it once a week. And that everyone will be responsible for learning the material each week. Next, you need to build out a small reward and recognition system to reward those employees that are actually taking on the challenge. Go buy a handful of Starbucks gift cards or king-size candy bars, whatever you think will be a small but good incentive. Each day, at least 2 times per day, quiz a couple of associates on the new training this week. Anyone that answers your question correctly gets a prize. It's that easy, right? Now, it's important to note here that during each morning and evening huddle, you need to call out specific examples of employees applying the knowledge they have learned. This helps each employee connect their behaviors with tangible actions and results. The last step here, and it's the hardest one, rinse and repeat weekly. You will be surprised at how quickly your team will go from average to top performers. I know what we just covered, that was fast, right? That's it, guys. That was just a few slides, but there is so much information in this PowerPoint, in this training. I would recommend you pause this or go back and start over. You need to understand this principle of becoming a product expert in your store, having your team be product experts in your store. That is the only way you're going to provide excellent customer service in your store. This is the only way you're actually going to drive profits. If you don't have this completed, if you don't have this part of your team fully executed 100%, you will fail as a manager, because your store will fail, because you've got all these people that are running in and out of the store that have no idea what kind of products you sell and how to sell it and what are the features and what groups with it, what are add-on items, what complements this purchase. It's just like going into, I don't know, let's just say a Best Buy, and you're looking for someone to help you find the best gaming computer, and you have someone help you from the appliance department that has no idea how to even use a computer. They've been in the appliance department they've been working in appliances for 40 years and they've never used a computer, and here they're going to tell you what kind of computer is going to be best for you. Fat chance. And you do not want that same scenario happening in your store. Everybody in the store needs to learn the product that they sell. I don't care what department they're in. They first need to master their own department, but then they need to master all the other departments, because customers are not segmented. They don't just go into one department and stay there and expect the person, only one person in that department can help them. No, if they see somebody with your logo on it, they're going to ask for their help. That is why it's so important for you to make sure your team is experts on all product in your store. Thanks for watching this training. I hope it provided some great insights. Again, pause this, go back to the beginning and watch it again, rinse and repeat this weekly, and you will start building that high-performance team that you've always wanted to build. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next training.